Well, people began calling us pirates a few years ago, so we simply adopted our own Jolly Roger. And, I go back to the 17th century when piracy was out of control in the Caribbean. It wasn't the British Navy that shut down piracy, it was Henry Morgan, a pirate. So if you want to shut down pirates, you need pirates to do it. So we look on ourselves as pirates of compassion in pursuit of pirates of greed.
Sounds good. Let's talk a bit about, about the show, but it's really just more. The show is indifferent because you'd be doing this whether there'd be cameras there or not, of trying to stop whale hunting, correct?
Yes, we've been doing this for 30 years, and in Antarctica, this was our fourth campaign down there to protect whales. And they've been very successful. For the last 3 years, we've prevented them from making a profit, and we saved 500 whales this year, 500 whales last year. So it's been, we're having an effect.
Was it easier, harder, or the same doing these missions with a crew there?
After a couple of days, nobody was really aware that they were there, and so we found that it wasn't very obtrusive at all.
For the crew that was filming, was it hard for them to get used to the boat and to the sailing? Did you see a lot of seasickness among their end?
I think that it was hard for our crew. It was hard for the film crew. I mean, these are some of the roughest seas in the world, and but people get over seasickness after a few days, and they're okay. We didn't have anything serious happen.
Tell me about the campaign and how it started.
The Japanese, in 1986, went around the rules in the International Whaling Commission, which prohibited commercial whaling, and said that they can kill whales for scientific research purposes, although they haven't published a single peer-reviewed scientific paper in 21 years. And they began to target these whales, and they're targeting endangered whales in a whale sanctuary in violation of the moratorium. So what we do is go down there and intervene against that.
How hard is this job, considering this is something where you're involving, various nations?
It's very difficult. I mean, because we have to take our ship down into some very treacherous and remote waters. I mean, you're not calling 911 if you get in trouble down there, because we're probably about 1,800 miles from the nearest port. So it's difficult in that respect, but we're also politically, it's a lot of problems too, because we have all the laws in place that we need to protect the whales. The problem is they're not being enforced. So we're really doing the job that government should be doing.
Are things on the American end with whale hunting, have they subsided, or are they just as big as a problem over here?
Well, whaling, of course, is illegal in the United States. Marine mammals are protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. The United States does have Department of Commerce regulations that could end whaling tomorrow by Norway and Japan. And by simply upholding U.S. commerce laws, we could shut down whaling. But every president since Jimmy Carter on has refused to uphold those laws. And instead, they just send a strongly worded letter of protest to the Japanese or the Norwegians, which doesn't really do much.
Has there ever been a point where you or your crew's life has been in danger trying to stop this?
Oh, we take a lot of risks, and over the years, I mean, we've been shot at, we've been rammed, we've had depth charges blown up underneath of our ships. This last campaign that Animal Planet was on, we were shot at, we had concussion grenades thrown at us, and this year they intend to send a gunboat down to try and defend the fleet.
My goodness. On the opposite side, I guess, of that, what's been the most successful campaign? Have just by being there, has a crew stopped right there and you've never seen them again?
The best thing about it is when we show up, they begin running. And ever since I left Greenpeace in 1977, really because I got tired of seeing whales die, and all we did was film them. And since I left Greenpeace, I haven't seen a whale die, because when Sea Shepherd shows up, they stop whaling and they run. They're afraid of us, and we want them to be afraid of us. And not that we've ever injured anybody, but they start to believe their own propaganda, and when they start calling us pirates, it actually works in our favor.
Captain, I have to go here soon, but before I go, I have one last question, and that is, do you think things will be different with President-elect Obama?
I'm hoping that the President will enforce U.S. Department of Commerce regulations. He does have the power to stop whaling worldwide by simply upholding U.S. Department of Commerce regulations.